Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to All India Radio Houston. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM, your host, and we have two fascinating programs this morning. During the first half of the hour, we are going to be talking about solar energy. As you can see, it's a little bit cold here in the house, so I've got my muffler, and hopefully our guests can inspire us about the value of solar energy in keeping the house warm and also cutting your electric bills, hopefully. And during second half of the hour, we are going to be talking about New Year's resolution and how your new resolutions can be successful. We have an astrologer here, and he's going to talk to us, and we'll get to that one. First, let us talk about solar energy. We are going to be talking about solar energy. As you know, I've been doing research on this topic for more than 10 years, and there are a lot of reasons why solar energy has not come to Texas as compared to California. But my guest, Sunil Sinha from Pluggedsolar.com, and he's here. He's going to educate us on what is solar energy and how solar energy can be of great benefit, especially for those people with houses that measure 3 to 4,000 square feet. Sunil, welcome to All India Radio Houston.
Thank
We
you.
are delighted to have you. Okay, let's start off by giving us a little background about your solar energy company.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Nikam. Little bit on my background
Yeah.
also. So primarily I'm a scientist,
I see.
engineer,
Engineer, yeah.
and I came to solar energy field out of my choice
Oh, I
from
see.
other fields. Realized that this is the need
Yeah.
of the hour, this is the need of the world and the country. So the solar energy we are here promoting in Houston
Yeah.
as well as across the country. Um, and this plugged solar, the essential differentiator from
Yeah.
plugged solar is that we are an innovative company. We come up with innovations in solar energy
Yeah.
that makes the solar energy affordable
I see.
and useful
Yeah.
for the homes,
Yeah.
both residential and commercial. And now this is the time that solar energy has become much cheaper,
Yeah.
so that it competes with the conventional electricity, and it is getting very fast promoted across the country.
That's
And
fascinating. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to All India Radio Houston. I'm Dr. NIK NIKAM. This is 1090 KULF radio. In fact, I got very fascinated by solar energy almost 10 years ago. I have bought a whole book and I studied it. In California, they were saying people's meters were running backwards. That means they were getting paid for producing energy on their rooftops. And I said, hey, I got a big rooftop here in Texas. We have beautiful sunshine 9, 10 months a year. And I said, why can't I do it? And then I realized, well, maybe that was not the right time. Now you tell us, how is solar energy different from the conventional electricity?
absolutely, absolutely. And 10 years back that you told about,
Yeah.
that is the right time that I started solar
Yes.
energy in California,
Oh, okay.
in Bay Area, and realized that that was the time. So how
Yeah.
it is appropriate is that generally here in Houston we pay 10 cents per
Yeah.
unit of electricity,
Yeah.
and other places more. And essentially, when you have a solar energy, and then the cost becomes almost like 2.5 cents
Oh, I
per
see.
unit of electricity. So it's a major advantage to go for solar energy, because
Yeah.
your chops up the bill by 70% if you take the whole life of the solar
I see.
panel.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Tell us how is solar energy produced? Oh, you got a
Okay,
solar panel
okay,
here. Let's educate ourselves. I'm also a scientist, and
okay.
excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. I'm just too curious about everything at the cellular level.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure to explain this.
Yeah.
So this is the one of the solar panel that
Yeah.
you see. It's a smaller size, but this is what the solar panel
Uh-huh.
that goes on the roof of the homes
Yeah.
or on the ground.
Yeah.
So as you see, these are the signing. This comes in the two color. One is this color, another is black color.
I see. Yeah.
It's called crystal. These are crystalline solar.
Yeah.
So when the sun rays fall on this,
Yeah.
and sun, so they are called photons. So when the
Photons, yeah.
sun energy, the light falls on this,
Yeah.
in this surface, then it generates electricity.
I
There's
see.
a
Yeah.
glass on the top. Underneath you have a solar cells that
I
you
see.
can
Yeah.
see. The solar cells generates electricity, and the sun energy is falling into this,
Mhm.
and this generates electrons, which is nothing but electricity.
Yes. Yes.
So this becomes like a same as a, you can talk about a battery.
Battery.
Only
Yeah.
thing is the sun is
Yeah.
falling here, the electricity is generated, and it's like battery plus and minus, which
I
is
see. Yeah.
positive and negative terminal. And if you it
Yeah.
so happens that I have opened it up just
Yeah.
to show you the back.
Yeah.
So this is the plus side,
Yeah.
this is the minus side. If there is a solar energy, think about falling into this.
Yes.
If we go ahead, connect a bulb,
Yes.
you will see bulb glowing.
Light up. Yeah.
And so this is the on the smaller size
Yeah.
what you have. Now average this panel, say about 200 square feet.
Yes.
For instance, one side of your roof.
Yes. Yes.
If it is covered with solar panel, it takes care of almost all your energy needs of the home.
Yeah.
That's a beauty part of it.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So let's say
Yeah, we're going to come to that. We'll take
Sure.
an example of like a 5,000 square foot house,
Sure.
and walk through, from start to finish how you would accomplish that. How do you store this energy?
excellent question. Excellent question. I will lift that again.
Yeah,
So this is like a battery generating what is called DC, direct current
I see, yeah.
electricity, and this is a 12 volt or 24 volt,
yeah,
and they are connected in series on your roof or on the
Yeah.
ground. This goes to what is called inverter,
I
and most of the cases here you have a grid tie inverter. That
Yeah.
means you have a grid utility, and it is interacting with the utility.
I see, yeah,
Essentially, the inverter converts this energy to AC energy that we use at home.
yeah,
So it converts to AC energy. Now this solar panel generates electricity, it goes to the home, meets all the home demand.
yeah,
Anything excess goes to the grid,
great. I see.
utility grid.
So this is one of the I should say drawbacks or maybe unique features of electricity, that you can't just store it like gas or something.
You also can store it.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are two basic ways that
Yeah.
solar energy is being used.
Yeah,
Here in this country, it's mostly grid connected.
I see, grid connected.
Because the grid is very reliable
Yeah,
mostly. So suppose you are away in the weekend, or
Yeah.
suppose in the month of
yeah. 1 second, let's see who this one is. Hello? Hello? Let's see. Hello? It's Dr. Nikam. How can I help you? It's supposed to be, it shows it is on air. It's on 10:90 a.m. I don't know. Kyle said it was supposed to be on, so I mean here it shows it is on. Which one? Yeah, they are here. Yes. Okay. I'll have to figure out later on, because right now we won't be able to. But we are recording this video, so I will talk to the radio station and find out. Yeah. It should be. It says it is on air here. So. Okay. Let me get back to you later on. Okay. You were saying about
okay.
this one.
Yeah, so this energy, suppose in the home, and say in the month of January there is a full sun.
Yeah.
and your home is consuming, let's say, 1,000 units of
Yeah.
electricity, and you have a 5 kilowatt, 5,000 units
Yeah.
of solar being produced.
Yeah.
So out of 5,000, 1,000 goes to meet your home demand,
I see.
and 4,000 goes to the back to the grid, making the meter rotate backwards
Backwards.
and giving you credit. Let's say the month of peak month of July,
Yes,
where
yes.
you are really churning
Yeah.
air conditioner very high.
Yeah.
Your solar is producing, let's say, 5,000 units
Yeah.
of electricity, and your home is consuming, say, 6,000 units of
Yes.
electricity. Then you are pulling back 1,000 back from the grid,
Oh, I
that what
see.
you have given.
Oh, okay.
Or other way, the daytime you give back,
Yeah.
nighttime you pull back.
Pull
So
back.
this
I
is
see.
more like a debit and credit of energy with the utility.
Utility.
So utility becomes your storage.
Hey, is this something new? Because I hadn't heard of this. I knew that I told you in California the meters would be
Yes.
running, but the grid would be taking whatever energy that you are not using because you can't really store these electrons. I mean, you can physically, uh, but sending it through the grid may be a much easier way to handle
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely, and much cheaper way.
Yeah.
And almost about 1,500 of our homes have the system where it is going back and forth, interacting with the grid.
Yeah.
At the same time, the other end is that when there are hurricanes or weather conditions are arising, now we also have the system by which this energy can be stored when there is a blackout
I see. Yeah.
and when the grid is not available. So when there is a blackout, and the same solar panel can provide you the energy during blackouts.
I
And
see. Yeah.
that recently has started moving forward. So all the systems that we provide has grid type, solar feature,
Yeah.
and an option of adding battery for the blackouts.
The batteries, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to All India Radio Houston on 1090 KULF Radio. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM, and my special guest is Sunil Sinha from Plugged Solar Systems. We are talking about solar electrical energy in place of regular energy. Okay, let's talk about a house which has like maybe 4,000 square feet, a brand new house in Telfair.
Yes.
Somebody has bought the house. Now they're debating, whether they should maybe put solar energy.
Yes.
So walk us through from start to finish,
Yes.
all the things that would transpire in
Yes.
terms of initial assessment, pros and cons versus cost versus benefits, all these things. Let's walk us through and see how, if it makes sense for somebody who's was starting a new house, if they should go with the solar energy.
Absolutely, absolutely. So for Houston area,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Houston area. For Houston area, we have been installing solar,
Yeah.
uh, primarily promoting in the Houston area.
Yeah.
So let's say there's a system that we promote. It's a $10,000 system for 5 kilowatt system.
5 kilowatts.
And there is a $1,000 installation labor part of it. So essentially, it becomes like $11,000 for 5 kilowatt system.
5 kilowatts. Yeah.
The good point on that one is that government is giving 30% tax credit.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I'm just looking into all the financial for
Yes,
that
yes.
home. Okay. So 5 kilowatt system, which is 5,000 watt system, and almost about $3,500 you get back from tax credit from the government.
When you're talking tax credit, is this the amount taken out from the tax or the gross income?
It's a amount taken out from it's a credit. So essentially, it is taken out. I'm not an accountant,
Yeah.
but it's essentially taken out from